Hey guys, what's going on? Mr. Evolution here, and welcome back to another best class series for Black Ops 2. I believe we are on episode 8, and today we are talking about the DLC gun, the Peacekeeper. I've decided to bring this out a little bit later, just because you PS3 players haven't had the DLC. You got it, a week ago, so I thought I'd bring it now since it's a good time that everyone is sharing and playing the DLC. Now, straight off the bat, before I get into the class, I'm going to say that the Peacekeeper is my least favorite gun in the submachine gun category. I do not like it. It has gotten better though. This class has probably made it just a little bit better for me, and this gameplay is pretty good also. But yeah, the gun itself I don't find to be very good. The damage on it isn't that high. The fire rate is pretty low. The good thing about it is that it's got really low recoil, but that's probably the only positive I have of this gun. You have to play really smart with it. Like, you have to make sure they don't get the first bullets on you if they have a submachine gun, or you will be dead, because the fire rate on this is really slow. And you just need to play really smart and make sure that you're always, on your toes, and make sure that you don't get flanked from behind, because it's going to be almost impossible for you to take out enemies with this gun, because it is a pretty difficult gun to use at first. But my class on screen right now hopefully will help you out with those problems. We got the Peacekeeper with fast mag and suppressor. These are probably my two favorite attachments to use on the Peacekeeper. As I mentioned, I can't gel with anything else. Fast mag just because I feel as though the reload speed is pretty low. We're going to talk about the stats a little bit later on. And suppressor, I just feel safe. With all my submachine guns, I pretty much use suppressor. It's just something that I do, and it seems to work for me, so I just keep doing it. I got Cat 40 as my secondary. The Cat 40 is a beast of a secondary pistol. It's not too much to run around with and take out enemies like the B23 can. It's pretty much just like when you're running out of ammo and you're shooting someone and then you just can't get that final bullet on them, you just pull out your Cat 40 and take them out. That's pretty much all I use it for, and it does the job. We got Hardline and Flak Jacket as my first two perks. Hardline, just because I'm running really high kill streaks. We got the Stealth Chopper, VSAT, and Lodestar. Probably my three favorite kill streaks in the game. And yeah, that's why I just like to use Hardline, so I can get to them easier. Then I've got Flak Jacket as my first perk, just because I play a lot of objective-based game modes. In this gameplay, I'm playing Kill Confirmed, but I do tend to play a lot of Ground War and Hardpoint, so that does really help me out from enemy C4s and semtexes. We got Scavenger as my second perk, just because I don't really want to run out of ammo with this gun, because usually when you're on a roll with a gun, you don't like to switch out to other guns. So I don't know, I just like using Scavenger with this class. Then I've got perk 3 as Dexterity, just because submachine guns and Dexterity work like freaking Cocoa Pops and milk. I don't know, a weird analogy, but they just work hand in hand and they're amazing. And yeah, I just love Dexterity, being able to jump over objects faster, and it does give you the upper hand over most enemies. And then we got the Lethal as Semtex, just because I just wanted to put a lethal in there, and I don't really like to use C4s without using fast hands, just because you throw it pretty slow. So Semtexes do the job. Anyway, now we're going to get into the gun stats for the Peacekeeper. So the Peacekeeper is obviously a submachine gun. It's got a magazine size of 30 rounds, and it's got 40 with the extended clip. The starting ammunition, you get 30 rounds plus an extra 90 rounds, and the maximum ammunition you can get when using Scavenger, you can get 30 rounds plus another 240 rounds, so that is pretty good. We've got a reload time of 2 seconds when there's still bullets in the clip. As we've mentioned so many times, always reload when there's still bullets in the clip, whether it be 1, whether it be 12. Always reload, because you will get a faster reload and probably the upper hand over an enemy that's in close range with you. And since we've got fast mags, it cuts them down by almost half, so that will be going down to about a 1 second reload speed, which is really awesome. Then we've got a 2.5 second reload speed when you reload it empty, so that's 0.5 of a second. That could kill you in a match, so always reload when there's bullets in the gun. We've got a fire rate of 750 rounds per minute, so that's actually the slowest in the submachine gun category, and it's got a fire rate of 1136 rounds per minute with rapid fire on, but I don't really like to use rapid fire with it. As I mentioned earlier, the recoil is very low. The penetration to it through walls is low to medium, so that's just pretty much average for all submachine guns. And the fire mode is automatic. So that is all the stats I could find on the Peacekeeper. It was pretty difficult, because the thing that I use to find all my other gun stats, the Peacekeeper wasn't actually updated onto it, so that was a shame. But now we're going to talk about my overall opinions on the gun. We spoke about it a little bit before, but yeah, it is my least favorite gun in the submachine gun category. It takes a lot of time to gel with it, let me just tell you that, guys. So take time with this class. If you guys are finding the Peacekeeper hard to use, don't worry, I had the exact same problem as you. I struggled a lot with the Peacekeeper, and I still do tend to struggle. This gameplay, I don't know, I just hadn't been playing Call of Duty in a while, and you know, when you come on after a while, you just get into these beast modes, and yeah, I just happen to go really good in this gameplay. So the Peacekeeper is okay at some points in the game, but most of the time it is not that good of a gun. So if you guys want to buy the DLC before, as I mentioned, just for the Peacekeeper, you are wasting whatever it is, 20 bucks or whatever it is in America or Australia. I don't even know the prices, but yeah, I would not recommend you to do that. So that's my class setup for today, guys. Hope you guys have enjoyed it. Suggest below what guns you want to see, and suggest below some other series that I can do for Black Ops 2, because I've been recently getting back into it. And as I mentioned in my last video, my zombies one, if you didn't watch that, I have been planning on doing a 2,500 subscriber special video when that does come. It's either going to be a gaming setup or a quick Q&A video. So if you want, leave your questions and answers below. Leave your questions below. I'll be doing the answering later on. Or I'm going to be leaving my Facebook and Twitter links, and you can send me some questions on there as well. So if you enjoyed the video, please give it a like, subscribe for more content, and I'll see you guys on a later video. Have a nice day.